Hey guys, Artosis here, bringing you some more MPL Moonlight Pro League. This match is getting really exciting, actually. It went from a pretty dominating performance from the team of Motive JYJ Scan to a pretty even one with Ample and Ruin both fighting back for their team. We're going to see if HM can continue that trend for his side. He is spawning as Zerg here in the top right of Good Night. The bottom left, of course, we have the one, the only Scan. Should be an epic Terran versus Zerg match. Very excited to see how this one goes down. I know that these two actually play a lot against each other. They're both kind of at that level, right, where it's like you're basically a pro gamer, but not like an ASL champion level. In fact, HM hasn't been into ASL yet, but I do think he's going to be someone that you see pop in there from time to time going forward. Definitely very well respected amongst the pros. Just has to get that right bracket, have that nice day during the qualifiers, that type of thing, right? So, Good Night. Mutilous Harassment is very, very good here. I would say when we take a look at the spawns, it's pretty good for Scan that they're far away. If Ample was, like, for instance, up here, and Scan's down here, he's going to get to those mineral patches a lot quicker and be able to kind of abuse that because you do have all this high ground that you can kind of harass off of. But that's not the case, so that's going to bode well for Scan. He's going for a wall in so he can do something greedy, whether that's going to be a tech rush or like a powering play where you get 4 barracks real quick with like an engineering bay for +1 attack. Whatever it is he wants to do, the wall in is going to help him to do that very, very safely. See him just kind of finishing that wall up a little bit. Probably will send this to Scout in a moment. You don't need to finish with this SCV. But HM looks like a pretty standard 2 hatchery layer opening. And yeah, okay, almost finishes that. Pops off this SCV, goes to Scout. Of course, the Marine's going to be popping out on the inside. Drone Scout going around the map. And yeah, we just gotta wait a little bit here. Looks like he's... Oh, this is kind of interesting that he goes cross-spawn. I'll have to figure out why that is. Like, I mean... I guess the Overlord might pop down, like you'd see him pop in while you're building your wall or something, so you'd know if he's top left, so just scout top right, then bottom right. Maybe that's the play. Right, SCV just kind of casually walks up, sees the layer, start time, bam! Perfect information. And Scan adding his second barracks. So it looks like it'll probably end up being an Academy rush from him. Now, before this picks up too much, guys, I'd like to thank you. Please for watching, and please subscribe, hit that notification button, hit the like button, leave a comment, all that great stuff. Really appreciate all of you guys. With all the kind words about the ArtosisCasts channel. I've also changed the main Artosis TV channel. I have a lot of things about like philosophy of playing and strategy type stuff that you might like. I'm revamping that channel a lot right now, so check it out. Thanks for watching. All right, so Academy has been started very, very, very quickly. So what we'll probably end up seeing here from Scan is an 8 Marine, 2 Medic move out. Although Scan has been known to occasionally move out with like 10 Marines instead, which is kind of a funny play. Layer coming up. He does have speed coming. And Scan's SCV actually sees the hatchery. So as soon as you see the hatchery, you don't actually have to move out. Like, he can move out to try to force some Sunkens in the natural, but that's all it would do. As soon as this hatchery goes down, you know that there won't be a third base up yet anywhere on the map. And the Academy Rush, is actually the build that kind of forced this main base third hatch with a 2 hatchery layer opening to evolve, because these Academy Rushes were basically like, if Zerg expanded here, let's say, with the Academy Rush, you'd get up here just before Mutas and force the cancel or kill it. So basically a lot of Zerg players got annoyed with that, kind of developed this strategy where you power up a bit harder on 2 bases. And yeah, Terran doesn't have much opportunity for damage then. Now, Scan walked out with 6 Marines. And he's just kind of walking around. This is something we see from Scan from time to time. A lot of times at this point in the game, the Zerglings come down to watch for Marines. So if Zerglings ran into this, he'd probably kill the Zerglings and turn around. But he's actually getting up here with these Marines, and there's nothing to defend. He's going to do massive amounts of damage. Oh my God. Okay, well, I mean, that's game, right? That is so much... Like, that's... I feel like I could beat Queen if I did that to him. You know, that's insane how much damage he just dealt. And he's not done. Killing more. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we just see a GG here in a minute. It's 9 drones against 32 SCVs. Like, all Scan has to do now is build turrets. He's going up to 4 racks. I mean... I like the 4 racks, but I feel like literally the only way Scan can lose this is if he doesn't have enough turrets. That is the only way. So I would personally say skip one of these and just build 2 extra turrets, right? Like, because yeah, basically the HM right now has to go all in with mutiling. That's it. And it doesn't have to be just charge in the front all in. You can just make nothing but mutas and just try to grind them down over time. Okay, so we have 1 turret here. 1 turret almost done here, but it's not in the greatest location, I would say. Let's see what HM can get done. You know, he's not leaving. He's going to try to fight back here. A little bit of damage on that comsat. Just picking off what he can. Running away from the stim Marines. Range is already done for the Marines, so that's pretty painful as well. Oh, Ling's getting into the natural. Here we are, right? Like, that's a bit painful. Now he only has 1 turret up here. Oh my God. Hold the phone. HM getting some real damage done right now. He has rebuilt some of his drones here as well, by the way. Ah, loses a muta there. This turret does end up living. I mean, that wasn't bad, right? Scan still has a much bigger economy. Overall, his army can't really move out right now, I don't think. Well, maybe it can. That's not that many mutas. Do we have more mutas? Are more mutas making... Okay, he's now making more mutas. He was trying to drone as heavily as possible. He's already made 10 more drones from when he lost all the original ones. All right, some good harassment. This isn't that many Marines. You might want to turn around as Scan. I'm not sure. Like, I guess by moving out, you're forcing the mutas. Let's take a look in this main base. That +1 attack still on the way. 4 barracks still producing. Built an additional turret as well. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Like, with the 3 hatch plate, normally you have all these larvae that you can just spend. It's, like, very nice for production, but he lost so many drones, having a very hard time with that. 5 more mutas being made. Yeah, it's, like, he has to do it. You can't switch into Lurker here. It would be a terrible play. It would cost way too much gas, take away all your mobility, all of your damage potential. That just would not work out. Ooh, nice move there from Scan. Standing back, trying to push these mutas back a little bit. HM, I mean, he's doing the best he can right now. Double starport coming up. See if he makes an armory or anything like that. Maybe get some Valkyries out to help deal with this mass mutalist play. Not that he really needs it. I think it might actually be, theoretically, a slightly stronger play to go into Science Vessels here. Because, like, Science Vessels just, like, scale forever. They're just always good against Zerg, basically. Whereas the Valkyries, if the game goes on and the Valkyries don't kill him, like, they just lose a lot of their value, basically, once Lurkers are out. All right, well, HM, he's reducing that Bioforce a little bit. More mutas and lings coming down. Not even a mutalisk upgrade on the way. That shows how hurt his economy was to make this many mutas and not have +1 attack. Really, HM has been on the brink of death since that 6 Marine sneak around. All right, we're up to a full group of mutas here. So a full group of mutas plus all these lings, he is going to be able to eliminate this group very, very easily. And there's 4 medics in here, so This is a very solid kill for him. Look at that. This group only has one mech. He can actually kill this off, too. Yeah. There is +1. Okay, he runs away from that first stim. Gonna gather his units up for a better engage. All right, coming in now. Ooh. Okay, now here we go. He will kill this off, but how many mutas is he gonna end up losing? Looks like he ends up... Oh, it's not that bad, but he lost, what was it, 3, 4, 5 mutas maybe? Something like that. And the thing is, Scan just continues to produce. Irradiate on the way. A couple of vessels. A dire situation still for HM. But hey, he worked 9 drones up into 25 now. Like, you gotta hand it to him. He's trying to make wine out of water. And it's not working yet, but he's still in this game. He's still fighting really well. Coming after these turrets. Irradiate's going to be ready really soon. Now, he is getting the Hydralisk Den. So that can give him some opportunities to maybe try to make something happen still. But the first 2 Irradiates are going to decimate his Mutalisk stack, right? I'm just trying to think how he can actually win the game. I can see how he can live for a long time, right? Throw down a lot of lurkers. Try to get another gas and all that. But with the mutas, like once the mutas get like really reduced, like look, we're about to have it. Here we go. Irradiate 1, Irradiate 2. Decent split off. Considering it was double Irradiate. Oh, you had a hard time there. This muta took a ton of damage. But hey, that's the only 2 Irradiates for a little bit at least. Well, still going to try to harass here with the mutas. Trying to get full value out of them before they're obsolete. Does have a few lings outside here. Not sure what they're going to end up doing. Ooh. 2 more vessels have popped out, so we're not that far off of those being able to help. About, what, 20, 25 seconds until they're going to have Irradiates ready. Yeah, about 20 seconds, I guess, after they pop out, they can Irradiate. Some Scourge coming down. Yeah, I guess picking off vessels is always strong. Carapace upgrade. Lurker upgrade almost done. So he can get some lurkers out before Scan gets across the map. I do believe that's the case. Scan starting to walk across the map, though. This is... is he going to be able to hold? All right, he's sending... a Hydra, and yeah, he's making a lurker here. So it looks like he wants to take another base. It's going to be the top left. But I think the bigger question is, can he even hold his natural? He's making more sunks. Yeah, I guess if you stack 3 lurkers and you have this many sunks, you should be able to live through this. But honestly, I think he's saving his energy maybe for defense matrix. Oh, he just sent his lurkers out. Okay, well, this Bioforce can bust anything now. Like, these Sunkens can't hold on against this. It's 1-1 Marine Medic. Okay, irradiates that 1 lurker. There is another lurker morphing, but this one will die before this one hatches, so... Puts a lurker egg in front to try to screw up the AI. Okay, here we go. Throws the irradiate down on the egg so that it'll hurt it when it comes out. Doesn't hurt the actual egg. Looks like we're going to have a counterattack here from HM. This is really his desperate last moment. The last thing I think he really can try. There is a bunker here waiting. Oh, irradiates on those lurkers. On every single lurker, in fact. And he's busting through here. I think that's going to be it. A little bit anticlimactic, but good try from HM after all that damage. GG.